about signs of anxiety. Signs of anxiety, I have a few lists here that I want to go through over with you. It involves the feelings of restlessness, the feelings of want up, like you are so want up. Sorry, my voice is low, because I'm at work. Or you feel on the edge, constantly on the edge. Some people have been complaining about how brother in the Lord been doing like getting their throat, clearing his throat all the time and stuff like that. And I thought I discussed some of these things with you so that you know when you are feeling anxious, sometimes those things are apparent. Okay, having difficulty in concentrating, focusing. You're pacing all the time. You don't start things and finish. You pick this, you leave it, you go there, you come back, you go back and forth. That is being irrational, being very irritable. I mean, being very irritable is part of the things that you also observe, and that means that you are constantly angry. You are easily triggered. Somebody can say something and you are right on. They will not even land, and you are ready to fight them or something. Having headaches, muscle tension, stomach aches, because why? And then unexplained pains. You know why you have issues with motor, your muscles and stuff? Because when you have anxiety, especially like if you can't control, you're going to panic levels, your muscle, the amount, the ability for your muscle to relax can't relax, is affected. Why? The neurotransmitters that are going up and causing you to be all anxious, they restrict oxygenated blood to your brain. And when that is restricted, it doesn't cause your muscles to relax, because obviously your muscles also gets constricted, and that is part of the reason why you'll be seeing that people have anxiety and they are pacing, they are up and down. Hi Miss Billy, how are you doing? So having headaches, hi Miss Billy, having headaches, muscle tension, stomach aches, your stomach, your muscles, your smooth muscles in your stomach cannot be smooth, easy for you to pass if even peristalsis becomes difficult. Okay, and that is why you need to imagine being on the edge all the time. So your body becomes constricted. So if all the time you are anxious, all the time you can't relax, it affects your ability, your body's ability to do a lot of other things. Your blood, your heart muscles also constricts, right? So if it can relax and get blood circulation going on, you know what is causing to your brain also? It's depriving your brain of oxygenated blood. Okay, having sleep problems is obvious because you'll be sleeping, then you wake up. You'll be sleeping, then you wake up. That also gets affected. Okay, these are some of the difficulties you have, such as falling asleep and staying asleep. That being said, I want you to know also some of the things that causes you to have anxiety. And some includes what? Alcohol use. You know what alcohol does to your brain? Alcohol stimulates the GABA receptors. You need a lot of GABA levels. Just as if you have too much serotonin levels, you get on the edge, you get anxious, and then your blood pressure goes high. When serotonin level is high, your blood pressure goes high, you are anxious, your motor activity goes high. That is if it goes higher than the normal. You need enough amount of serotonin so that you will not have depression, you will not be anxious. But if it goes high, that's what happens. But on the contrary, you need a whole lot of GABA. When you have a lot of GABA in your GABA neurotransmitter go in your brain, it makes you to feel happy, relaxed, euphoric, right? That is impaired by alcohol, because when you take alcohol makes you to be euphoric, extra euphoric, right? So this is what alcohol does to the receptors of the GABA neurotransmitters. It makes them worse. You understand? It makes them worse, and it makes you go what? Get more anxious. Alcohol alters the levels of GABA that you need, and hence you're gonna be super anxious. And so when you see brother in the Lord drinking a lot, and then he comes pacing about, and clearing his throat, some of you are having concerns about it. Sometimes anxiety can cause that also. Anger. We just saw that irritability is a sign. Being very angry is a sign of anxiety. So you are easily triggered. Like somebody put a horrible comment on your live feed, and you are easily triggered, and then all that are sign as positive factors and signs to watch for. Caffeine intake. Coffee. I don't take coffee. I take tea. People take decaffeinated coffee. Coffee intake can also exacerbate anxiety levels in you. Okay, coffee exacerbates anxiety. It may mix the physiopsychological symptoms of anxiety. Example: increase in heart rate. When your heart is pounding, it can increase heart rate. It can increase anxiety. Why is your pounding heart increasing anxiety? Because it's affecting the amount of oxygenated blood that is being distributed to your brain, to your body, to your muscles, to get them to function on a normal level. Another thing to look for also is what? Physical outlets. What are your outlets of stress? What are your outlets of frustration? Physical outlet. Sometimes your body is just a mess of energy and requires an outlet for your body or the energy to escape, right? So as you are stressed, as you're feeling all the edge, as you're feeling all the things going on in your body, or the life circumstances, or the situational issues you're dealing with, what are the outlets you use to release? Get rid of it. Exhale, right? You want to exhale, you want to expose, you want to displace those feelings. Yoga, exercise. But what's the name? God, this word is not coming, but we have bio something. It is a coping mechanism you use whereby you are doing breathing in and breathing out. Biofeedback, that's the name. Biofeedback is a therapy that you can use to help you release those stresses, those anxiety, those things building tension. So it's important for you to pay attention to your body and try to know when things are building up and start exhaling, start developing or applying or using your outlets to get rid of them before it gets worse. Okay, so yoga exercises are some of the things you can do. Cycling, people do cycling. I love bicycling, like riding a bike when I go to the gym. I would not say I know how to ride a bike in real life because I was a child when I learned those things, and I don't think I have kept up with practicing in it. So I don't know if I can still ride a bike. But when I go to the gym, I just find it's very relaxing and then being on a treadmill, I find it awesome. I love being on a treadmill. I love riding a bike in the gym. It's very refreshing. It's very calming. It has this calming effect that if you build the momentum to it, you even want to increase your speed, and it's just refreshing. These are some of the things you can do. Weightlifting and running. If you have a group that you can weight with, you can run with, you can take a walk with. Yes, these are things. Mindfulness. I talk about mindfulness a lot because I feel like with mindfulness can help you with sensing when the tension is building up and help you identify when to release it. It's very important. Then we have consumption of negativity, which consumption of negativity is a topic I want to talk about on its own, because sometimes things goes on Facebook and people want to come and tell you, oh, this person is talking about you, this platform is talking about you. Sometimes I don't go and watch them. Lolo. But that day I showed up, he was doing my first video. That was it. Till today I haven't watched her. The day I went and called to her show and asked her why should we hate Cora. Since that day until this week that I went to her page and that the video she was replaying my video insulting me, that I replied to her and she blocked. That was it. I don't go to her page. I don't, because she's full of toxicity, hatefulness. She's a bitter person. She's not a happy person in real life, and I can't take on. You understand? There are platforms I don't go to because I don't want to take on the negativity, the negative energy. So this is consumption of negative energy has its own effects on your anxiety, your mental health, and your ability to remain happy. Okay, so you give energy to what you pay attention to. When you are giving energy to negativity, you are taking on the negativity. And so me, Mamle, I don't do that. I love myself too much. My mental health is so important to me, and that's what I do. I am selective to where I go and what I take on and who I associate with. Okay, this includes friends, negativity. I just gave you one example, the social media thing, then friends, then family, then social media is a big one. Okay, friends, family, you be very, very mindful in your environment. The frenemies, or whatever they call it, the frenemies that you have, that we have, you don't think you have them, but you do. You have something happening in your life. You tell a friend, and what do? They don't want to be happy with you or happy for you. No, they just pretend to be happy for you, but behind your back, they are wondering in competition with you. Instead of asking, how did you do it? How did you become this? How did you end this? Oh, they want to do what? They want to envy you, be hateful of you, be wondering why. Why her? Why can't she feel? Why can you are trying to date a new person? They will find ways and means to go and choke you or say some past you have or something to that person, all in effort for you to lose that association or lose that relationship. And so yes, if you are here, my name is Mammy Godwins, and I am a psychiatric nurse practitioner. I am a single mother of two boys, and yes, I'm a proud divorcee. I come your way periodically with mental health topics. I come your way with parental alienation topics. I come your way with also family life topics and social issues and systemic injustice. Injustice is something that I stand against, I fight against, I don't tolerate it. There is so much injustice all over the world, and in every system that we live, there is injustice. And that's why I stand against these things, because I saw the effect on me and my kids, and that's why I bring it to everybody's attention. If you are here, I'll ask you to consider subscribing to my channel. If this is a content or things that you'd like to hear a little bit more about, consider subscribing to my channel, share my videos, and invite a friend to like my page on Facebook, on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. On Facebook, I go by Apple Worldwide. On Instagram, Apple_Worldwide. On YouTube is Apple Worldwide. And on TikTok is Apple_GH. I have pages on Facebook, but the main one is Apple Worldwide. So if you are associated with that one, you will definitely come in touch with my other ones too. And I'm grateful to have you and associate with you. Consider liking this video. We have 3 people. We had up to 4 watching, but we have only 1 likes. I'll ask you to consider liking it. It helps with the algorithm for me. I would also like you to leave a comment after the live. That also helps with the algorithm, so that it helps with YouTube projecting my channel and helping expose it to many people who needs my content. I thank you, and I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend. Take care till I see you again. Bye bye. I'll share this to Facebook so that if anybody want to watch it, it will be beneficial to them. I think my face cleared up a little bit. 'Cause I don't have a makeup on, but I feel like the acne is kind of cleared up a little bit. Anyway, that's just by the way. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.